Johnny. Pull up with the mob, real John Gotti. Grinding from the bottom.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York.
And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley
to about the 48-yard line. 2nd and 7. In motion, Slayton.
Buying time to his left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, it's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Prescott. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Half 18, half 18. Hey, easy, easy. Ladybug, ladybug, ladybug. Don't let him free, defense.
You don't want to play, just quit, man. Because you're not going to win like that. I mean, it's a long game, but you're not going to win like that. Cowgirls, man. How you can go from there? You don't trust your defense? Huh? You don't trust your defense? No, I ain't letting no cowgirls come in. The cowgirls? Come on, bro. That's the cowgirls, boy. You see what y'all did this year? Well, they beat up on my team, but for no reason. That was a bad loss, bad playoff loss. You're about to pitch an L too. You gonna quit? You gonna quit? You're a good sport.
As they got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Everybody be quitting. Oh man, I hope for your little baby not watching this beating you're about to get. Don't grow them kids up like that, man. Poor kids, man. They gotta watch the Dallas Cowboys, man. That's your team? That's your team.
Thank you. Second touchdown here in this first half.
You want me to give you a friendly quit so they don't go on your record? Huh? You want a friendly quit so it doesn't get on your record? You don't give a shit, right? Good, good. I wasn't gonna do it anyway. I just want to see how bad you wanted this game. You don't give a shit. But when I see the Cowboys, I don't want to lose that game. I really don't. I usually ask for a friendly quit because the jerseys, you know, they messed up just now. They messed up putting us with two dark jerseys. You know, somebody's supposed to be light. But you seen the cowgirls, I said, all right. Oh man. Don't run it. Don't run it. Yeah, this is a wrap, man. Trust me. There ain't nothing almost possible you can do to think about winning this. Nope. I'm a veteran in football. I'm playing too much football. Oh, don't do that. You gonna punt it? You gonna punt it, or you gonna let me run the score? Punt it. This might be a fake. I don't trust you. Sorry, baby. Daddy getting a beating. You sound so cute. See? Who's that? Your daughter or your son? Your daughter. Oh, she ain't gonna give you a break.
And the Giants are going to take over in field position.
Yeah, this is nice. What state you in? You out in Texas? You where? Oklahoma. Okay, I think I beat up on you already. Oklahoma. Way out. See where I'm playing with. I'm in Brooklyn, man. I'm in Brooklyn, New York.
It's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Yeah, bro. Home of Biggie, the home of Jay-Z. You gotta be a real Giants fan to be using my sucky Giants. You know that. I know football. Who you see? Do you play the Giants a lot online? No. Have you ever played somebody they was using the Giants? Not much, right? Because they're not die hard. I'm die hard. I'm way older than you, bro. If I tell you my age, I probably could be your dad. I'm 50. I just got back into Madden like 2.5 years ago, man. And some guys I know called me out, and I was like, oh, hey, you don't know I eat and sleep this shit back in the days. So that's why I'm so polished right now. That's why you're gonna take a real bad beating. It would be nice if you could score. I don't know. What's your record? You over 500? You never looked at that to compare stats? It shows you your record. who you played with, who you lost with, all that. Just a little out of your league, bro. That's all. Not taking it easy on you. Oh, I fucked up. That's what I would have given you because I blitzed. You better get in. So you see, that's feeling bad for you doing stuff like that. I didn't have to get in there defense. Feeling bad for you. Look at the score. Anything is possible in football, you know. You could come back and win. But that's not going to happen. Nice. Alright, now we got a little game. Oh, you going for two? You just know that you're going to lose. You're going for two now. You're not thinking about winning. Okay. I'm gonna probably have like maybe 30-something points before the game, before the half. Nah, I didn't even go on my playbook yet. I didn't go on my playbook yet because you gave me short fields. You haven't seen anything that I like to do yet. That's 21 points already, see? You can break out on that, you know. You can go the distance with that. You're going to come out there and engage 8 defense. That ain't going to help you. Cherish that 8 points, bro. I did that. I did give you the 8 because I want you to quit, you know? I want you to let you feel like you're in the game just a little bit and then just be out of there. The score is going up.
And this time he's able to take it down to 42.
You got 95 yards already. What's the second quarter?
Now a timeout signal for they'll get about 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Fuck, man, I've been fucking around with you, bro. I didn't realize it was the second quarter, man. Oh, man.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
I didn't realize the time was... I'll take the point. Okay.
And a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 30 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
I'll take the points.
Okay, we'll see this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So Cather there with a pretty good first half. I love the way that they put a choker on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Because I want to tell them don't create the gun. They will know to look and fire till them flip on. Let's no shot, you hit me,
so we've hit intermission, it's halftime.
All right, brother.
This is the NFL.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 25-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley, 47 yards. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They loved it.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 3rd down and 1. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 152 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Look at this, a tight end carry. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. On the ground with a tight end. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Bellinger. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
A second down throw for Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Second down, Prescott. Being chased out left. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing Jones. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it, as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
In motion left, Robinson. On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
In motion, Slayton.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. Touchdown! Darius Slayton, 26 yards.
And the Giants start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
It's complete, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway, but a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Shakes off the sack.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Coming to you. 58.
Prescott now.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. High throw, but the catch is made.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Throwing. Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Prescott.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Second and 10 now from the 27. That's complete to Slayton. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Here we go. Oh, none of that.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough for people to think they were going to pull this one off. But give them credit for playing not just a smart football game, but one where they were going to be physical about the whole thing. They put up their fists and said, let's fight, and showed their crowd that they were into this one.
And then that's the thing, the crowd responded. They were really good in this game.
Yeah, they were not going to be pushed around. They were not going to be intimidated. They refused to back down and came away with a victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.